It's the first eviction of the summer, but it wouldn't be anything without one thing. The Borehamwood Massive. There's a scent of blood in the air. They're hungry for some booing. Oh, I love the smell of Borehamwood in the evening.
Love this place. Come on, Eviction Friday. Woo. Welcome once again to Big Brothers Little Brothers, day 9. The time is now 7:32. I hope you're very well. Coming up on today's show, Radio 1's BBLB's with us. XFM breakfast DJ and comedian Paul Tonkinson's with us. They're here to defend not only their favourite housemates, but their fellow countrymen, Bonnie and Glyn. Bonnie and Glyn's friends and family are with us. I'll be finding out who tonight's crowd reckons should be the first to be booted out of the Big Brother house this year as well. But before we go any further, ladies and gentlemen, you are going to catch this. Excellent work, Idris. Fiery god in Welsh, I might add. And we're going to kick off the show, as we always do, a Little Brother's Big News. Get out! Going very well so far. Hello. At 8:23 this morning, Big Brother caught Imogen doing something in her sleep that no self-respecting beauty queen would be proud of. Let's take a look. But the mere fact she can do that in her sleep means that's a true Welsh beauty queen talent. Right, it's eviction night, and normally what to wear is the biggest worry. At 11:28 today, Glenn realised he had another kind of pressure building up. Let's take a look.
You know, before I came in here, I got really nervous, and you had to give me some tablets for, you know, stomach problems. Would it be possible to get them tonight? Just in case I get nervous and I don't want to trap myself going out of that door. I am going to go out here with a smile, but I do have trouble with nerves.
However, Bonnie is less worried about her possible eviction. At 2:05 this afternoon, she came to Big Brother to share her worries about the idea, inexplicably, there might be cameras in the house. Take a look.
Right, listen. Is there a camera in the shower? Because if there isn't, that's bang out of order, because I've been in that shower, you know, naked.
Big Brother can confirm that there is not a camera behind the silver pane in the shower.
Really?
Big Brother does not show any gratuitous nudity.
What does the gratuitous mean?
That, my friends, was Big Brother's... Lucifer's beard. It can't be happening 4 days in a row. The Pash phone's going, ladies and gentlemen. Hello there, BBLB News Desk. I beg your pardon. So, let's just get this straight. Are you telling me there's been more Pash in the house? And she's with who? How many in the bed? And she did what? So, can I have the names? Are you telling me, once again, for the 4th day in a row, they're going to have to tune in tonight to Channel 4, tonight, specifically 8:30 to see it? Never call me again. That was Little Brother's Big News. Wonderful stuff. OK, as you know, we won't find out the results of eviction until later on tonight. However, we thought we'd like to conduct our own survey, and like the housemates today, we've got the horn. Glenn. 31 honks and a wahey. Unbelievable. Now, what a first week it's been. On Tuesday, Shabazz decided to leave the house, and yesterday, Dawn was sent packing by Big Brother. And now, to top it off, you're going to finally have your say as you get to evict either Bonnie or Glenn tonight. Frankly, I think it's time we calm things down a little bit. Some things never change. Thank goodness for a goddess. Although what she'll make of this is an entirely different matter. Come with me. Davina, Aqua Davina. Oh, you look lovely. What a wonderful outfit. Come and sit down with us. How are you?
I'm all right.
What are you doing?
I was just looking at myself in the mirror
were you?
thinking, gosh, I look like a trout.
And how did it go?
Well, quite glad I'm putting on, you know, something else.
I think you look quite terrific tonight.
Thanks.
Now listen,
Yeah.
I haven't had a chance to speak to you at all for this series. So what have you made of it so far? 1 week down, 3 housemates, or almost 3 housemates gone.
Doesn't it feel like a lifetime?
Weird, isn't it?
A week! Hello! The thing I'm probably most happy about is romance. Romance, romance. There's tons of it.
You love romance, but it's everywhere. Do you believe it, though?
Well, I'm not sure about Caesar. I think he does quite like her, but I think if she didn't like him, he'd be straight on to someone else. But I think Grace and George have potential. She's got to knock Mikey on the head. I don't think that's right. I think Mikey and Nikki.
Yes, that could work. You've been quite classist about this. I like that.
No, I'm not being classist at all, because Nikki wants to go with somebody uber rich. I don't know what Mikey's financial situation is, but I think they get on.
Yes, OK. Now, who will be missed more, Shabazz or Dawn, or neither?
Well, Shabazz was a big presence, but I think now that he's gone, it's given a chance for other people to come to the fore, because actually we couldn't hear any story until Shabazz had left. And Dawn, I'm just angry with.
Oh, are you a bit annoyed you couldn't get your teeth into both of them?
No, I'm
Interview
not.
wise.
I don't want to interview Dawn because she's a cheat.
OK. How do you think Bonnie or Glenn will cope with being the first to be booted out? Because, like you said, they've only just started to come into themselves.
I think that's a really, really sad thing for both of them, actually, because I think they're both quite vulnerable characters, and I think that they'll take it quite badly, equally. I think that Glenn's very, very young, he's very naive, he's very innocent. Bonnie's had such a bad start. She got booed.
Yeah.
She's the first housemate to go in, which must have been weird. Then she had Pete, and she wasn't quite sure what was going on there. Then second day she found out Lisa didn't like her, which must be horrible
Absolutely.
in front of everyone. You know,
Absolutely.
you can't come back after that. How do you recover?
So it's going to be tough on either of them tonight.
Nice shoes.
Please don't. OK, but you're putting your feet on them. I don't
Socks on, striped socks.
necessarily mind.
They're
And just
new
lastly,
shoes.
what are you wearing tonight?
Well, I'm going
gonna tell me?
No, I'm just going to tell you, sort of, that I'm going to show off my bump.
Wonderful. I'm going to find out what you're wearing one of these days.
No.
You've won the battle, but not the warmer call. Lastly, before we go,
really?
we are having a wonderful sort of wall of stuff, for want of a better word, and we got this week. Ooh la la! Someone, which is quite simply quite brilliant, and that's from Linda.
Can I just
Best
say,
luck with your
Linda,
baby.
there's a bee on my little nip there, but I'm just praying that my boobs will still look like that after I've had a baby. I don't think they
And it's
will.
wonderful that Linda actually has intimate knowledge of you as well.
I'd
Davina,
love to look like that.
have a lovely
Hang
show
on,
tonight,
hang
hon. Take care.
Okay, bye, Dermot.
Wonderful stuff.
Bye.
So,
Bye.
there's Davina
Dermot,
now.
I love you.
Back at you, sister. If you want to bin Glyn or make Bonner a goner, these numbers to call. So, let's get down to the nitty-gritty. It's going to be Glyn or is it going to be Bonnie? Here singing Glyn's praises is Welsh wonder boy BBLB, and here to big up Bonnie is funny man Paul Tonkinson. First things first, Aled, has Glyn got the backing of the whole of Wales, or is it just you and your dad?
No, Wales is firmly behind Glyn and Imogen, but obviously she's not up this week.
Well, I was going to say, is Wales going to shouting for Imogen or Glyn? Who's more popular?
I would say at the moment Imogen, but then we don't really know that because she's had quite a quiet week. Whereas obviously with Glyn being up for eviction this week, then all the attention's been on him.
Okay.
And there's a lot of support, like the Welsh radio stations and the Welsh TV shows have been supporting Glyn and getting a lot of support for him.
OK, we're going to talk about Bonnie in just a second. Before we do that, let's have a look at both Bonnie and Glyn so far.
Glyn's like really coming out of his shell. Like if I was watching Glyn, I would find him highly entertaining because he's just so funny. He's so patriotic about Wales. It's hilarious.
He's only a young guy and he's a bit quiet, but I think he's funny, and you know when he does get involved, he's a laugh.
We like to go to the pool together and like swim around and sing songs in it. And that's good. I like Glenn. He's wicked.
I think the fact that Bonnie sort of got her clothes today has cheered her up a bit because she feels a bit more upbeat because she's got a nice eviction or possible eviction outfits.
Started speaking to Bonnie because I said I wasn't really hearing what Bonnie was saying. And I forget she was here, so I sort of gave it a try and starting to see her more now and get her in my head. It's like so I talk to her, so that's good.
So many people are in here going, oh, she's so quiet, she's so quiet. We have to put her up for nomination. But, it's not all about being quiet.
Paul, yes. Bonnie's come out of a shell a little bit since, certainly since Shabazz and Dawn have left.
Yes.
Is she the sort of normal girl you've been cheering for?
She's the English Rose, isn't she? She's kind of, well, from the minute, well, I say that, I'll use that term loosely. From the first moment when she pulled up a jumper and showed us her belly in the video, that kind of thing works up north. Do you know what I mean? It's like, I'm blazing up. It brings them northerners running from the fields, just worshiping. We're just going mental for Bonnie.
Well, her profile promised so much. Have we seen everything and everything she's got to offer?
I think there's a lot more to come. I mean, look at her mates. Imagine what they're capable of. Just look at it. I just want us to be in there so we can understand actually what she's saying. I think the longer she's there, we might actually decipher her language.
Now, what about Glyn? Glyn is a lifeguard. If only for health and safety reasons at the pool. Should he be staying in?
I don't think we should encourage Welsh patriotism like that. Have you heard them in the dressing room? They were speaking in Welsh. It was like code. It was like, if they do that, I mean, Glyn's not Welsh, is he? He's valleys. He's valleys. It's different. A guy, he's valley people. Valleys. And the valleys.
Alice.
You'll find he's a little bit more north than the valleys.
Alice, Bonnie clearly said she couldn't express herself without clothes. Now she's got her clothes.
Yes.
Will she not turn into the most amazing housemate ever?
No.
Come on.
No, I don't think she will. I think, from what I've seen of Glyn, I think he's been quiet, just like Bonnie has, but I think with characters like Shabazz in the house, he wasn't able to be himself. Now that those characters have gone, I think we'll see a lot more of Glyn.
Okay. Now that he's lost his hair, he's lost his power, though, hasn't he? Have you noticed?
It's like Samson.
Yes.
Lastly, boys, who do you think's going to win, shifting away from? Do you think that Bonnie or Glyn has the capacity to win the whole thing?
No.
Too quiet, I think it'll be Pete.
I'm Lisa. My money's on Lisa.
Really?
Yes.
You're the first person on to say Lisa. Okay, thanks a lot, Aled and Paul.
Thank you.
That is your little lot for part one. Join us after the break. The friends and family of Bonnie and Glyn. I'll be getting in amongst the crowd in the Big Brother mosh pit. Mummy, I'm scared. We'll see you in 3. All right. Welcome back to Big Brother's Little Brother's Day 9. Time is 7:49. Coming up, there'll be a quick blast from the past when we chat to an ex-Week 1 evictee on the phone, and I'll be face-to-face with the fans. Yesterday, Bonnie and Glyn were given the chance to win back their identities, their very beings. All they had to do was remember and describe as much of the contents of the suitcases in 3 minutes as they could. Those items were then given to them by a very charitable Big Brother. I can reveal Glyn did considerably better than Bonnie, chalking up a whopping 52 items, while Bonnie spent the best part of a minute describing a pink hoodie with a pink hood. But before we have a look at the things they forgot, let's have a look at them right now. As you can see, this is going down very well in Bonnie land right now. It's a 2% cherry juice, 98% something nasty. And these, I'm reliably informed, are pink high heels with the Diamante buckle. Now then, over to Glyn's stuff. Glyn, unfortunately, is going to be the smelliest man in Christendom because he hasn't brought any toiletries into the house with him. He forgot them all. And lastly, now, and Glyn's friends and family might be able to help here. Now, Glyn looks like quite a small chap, quite a slim chap. Look at this. This is the most enormous shirt I've ever seen. By rights, it says here, he has a 42-inch waist. Look at it. It's as big as his. It's all over his light box. OK, so either Bonnie or Glyn is going to be reunited with all these items tonight. Unfortunately, it won't be in the house. Here to greet them and give them a lift back home after. And the friends and family, everyone. Good to have you with us. Amongst others, speaking are Glyn's sister Annette. Hello, Glyn's sister Annette.
Hello.
How are you? All right. And Bonnie's sister Lara. It's good to have you with us, Lara.
Hiya.
You're all right. OK, first up, Annette. How do you think the suitcase issue has affected... He hasn't had much to wear, has he?
No, he hasn't. He's been stuck in those red shorts, and it was about time that he had his pants out, his favourite Superman pants, and he needs to have those clothes to have his own identity back.
Quick question, a side question, Annette. Now, presumably you've met some other lifeguards in North Wales. Can you just answer, is your brother really the sexiest lifeguard in North Wales?
If that's what he says, that's true.
Brilliant. All right, how would they have expressed themselves differently if they'd had their own clubber? Do you think Bonnie would have come out of a shell a little bit more?
Yeah, I do. I think her personality would come over straight away because she's very comical. She's lovely, man. Funny. And also as well...
I love the way you had to think about that. Yeah, she's lovely. And how do you think Glenn's coped over the last 8 days?
I think he's coped well. At first he was quiet because he was sussing everybody out, and now he's starting to get to know everybody, and that cheeky character is really coming out.
Do you know what, Annette? I've never been to North Wales, but you sing like a lark. I am headed there right after this show. Your voice is beautiful.
You have to come.
Now, lark, don't get me wrong, I'm loving Loughborough too. Why do you think that both of them, but certainly Bonnie, wasn't taken into the Big Brotherhood? Is it because last time you came on, she said she was a little bit too quiet?
You know why? It's because most people in that house are two-faced. I know I shouldn't really say that, but that's what I can see.
You shouldn't say it.
I know.
You're so naughty.
But also, as well, Bonnie's very honest. And, to be honest, they don't like that.
No. In her words, they're a bunch of bum lickers.
Yeah, she says that.
Okay.
Oh, then, that's honesty for you.
Okay. Annette, do you think Glenn was secretly happy about not having a suitcase because it did give him an excuse to walk semi-naked around the house for a week?
Yeah, he likes to show off his body and to show off his body to the girls. Yeah, I think that was a good excuse, but he was missing his clothes.
When he is at home, does he eat anything? Because he does seem to be the skinniest man in the world.
Oh, he eats like a horse.
Does he?
He eats and eats and eats, yes, he does.
Wonderful stuff. OK,
Yes.
thanks for clearing that up. OK, it's just over 2 hours until one of them leaves the house. This could be your final chance to convince the nation to keep the housemates in. Laura, you're up first, all right? We're going to see some of Bonnie's best moments in the house. But first, you have 10 seconds. Look into camera 3 right there and tell the people at home why Bonnie should stay. Your 10 seconds starts now.
Hi, everybody out there. Let Bonnie stay in because the best is yet to come. Come on, bring it on. Let her confidence shine, babies.
All right, let's take a look at Bonnie's best bits.
I don't think that people have really got to know the real me.
Let's go!
It's like sucking up to no one and everyone.
You're 37 years old, do you want to grow up? I want a pink hoodie, it's got a hood on it, and I want my tan,
I've had a really good night tonight and I've just realised that I do actually like it here.
OK, nice stuff. Now, Annette, it is your turn, all right? Before we see Glenn's finest moments, you have 10 seconds to look in the eyes of the viewers with that beautiful, swift-like, almost house-marting voice of yours and tell the viewers to try and drum up support for the sexiest lifeguard in North Wales. His words. Your 10 seconds starts now.
Go, Glenn! He's a genuine, down-to-earth young man, and he's an entertainer, and he's starting to come out, and there's a lot more to come. Go, Glenn!
Come on! Both friends and family, using the classic "a lot more to come" line. We like to see it used very early on as well. OK, let's have a look at Glenn's best moments.
Glenn, you're wicked.
When I live with the sheep, just walk out from nowhere, you know. Rather than bring any underwear, I have to wear a nappy all week.
What kind of girls do you go for, Ben?
Couch girls.
Yeah. Now he's going to be like a hot stud.
Oh! My friends are going to be so jealous. I'm gutted. I'm up for eviction. The real me is coming out, and I'm really enjoying it.
Friends and family! Wonderful stuff. Now then, everyone wants to get it. Not everyone wants to get into the Big Brother house, but some people do. And once they're in, what they don't want to be is the first one out. Here to give us an insight into the shame is Big Brother 4's first evictee, Anushka Baba. Hello, Anushka.
Hello, Dermot.
Are you all right? Nice to speak to you.
And you, darling. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well. Now, listen, you've got your finals tomorrow, so best of luck with that. But going back to your time in the house, were you scared to be the first person to leave the house?
Yeah, I was, because I was just not prepared at all. It was such a shock, so it was a little bit frightening.
And what goes through one's mind when you know you're up for eviction by your housemates? Because you were up in, like, the first hour or something, weren't you?
Yeah, not very fair, but yeah, it was a little bit poo, but you know, you get over it, and you just have to have a good time whilst you're there.
But for tonight's show, you'll be able to tell us, what are they feeling right now?
Probably really scared, because like you say, you do not want to be the first person up, and you know all the bad connotations which comes with being the first person out of the house.
Brilliant stuff. OK, listen, congratulations. Good luck with your finals. Nice to speak to you, all right?
Thanks very much. Take care, Dermot. Bye.
Lovely stuff. So we've heard from all our guests, but you still have a chance to make your mark. Here is how you vote. Hello, sir. Who do you want out tonight?
Bonnie out tonight.
Why Bonnie?
She's irritating, annoying. She brings nothing to the house. Ridiculous.
Are you a big Glenn fan?
Big Glenn fan.
Okay. Who wants? What about you, young lady?
We're supporting Bonnie. She's showing great potential.
Who wants Glenn out tonight? Anyone want Glenn out? You want Glenn out tonight? To win. Yeah. To win. Free the chicken. Free the chicken. Who we liking here?
Bonner.
You want Bonnie out?
Yes. Bonnie to win.
Bonnie to win. Okay.
Yeah.
Why Bonnie to win?
Because she's real. Yeah, keeping it real in there.
Yes, indeed, keeping it real. That is pretty much all we have time for. Thanks a lot, friends and family. Thanks a lot, crowd, everyone. The Ball is around tonight, 8:30, with whoever's going to be out of there. Russell's at 10:30. We're back on Channel 4 with whoever gets evicted at 1:20. Shut it. See you then.